First off, I don't care what you people say. Never follow rules. I'm a trendsetter anyway. Okay, I march to the beat of my own drum. They say I need rules in my life. Well, I got some. That's one. Kill the competition. Two. Be a loyal dog. Three. And if they snitching on your man, send them to the morgue. Four. When you party, go hard till you hit the floor. Five. If you didn't see me do it, what the hell you asking for? Welcome to my world. SINA.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Big Llama Show. I'm the Big Llama. Thank you guys so much for joining me. This is the Sunday Night Live Stream. We are coming to you live every Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, here on YouTube, on the Facebooks, and on Twitch at Blkout_AD's channel. And let's bring on our co-host extraordinaire, Blkout AD. Welcome to another Sunday Night Live Stream, my friend. How you doing?
I'm toasty, brother. No, I'm kidding. What's going on, Llama? It's good to be back, man.
I see you've got your setup again. You're good.
Thank God, bro. I'm sorry for last week's episode. I was not in a good mood. I was very upset. And guess what? I turned my computer on today, and it gave me the same problem.
No.
It fixed right away, like instantly. One of the easier fix. It brought it back, but yeah, my day. I was in panic mode. I was like, nah, again.
Jeez. No, I have not similar issues, but I'm having internet issues. And as you can see, I'm wearing headsets, which I don't normally wear. I'm having connectivity issues. So I was like, damn, it's my turn today. So I'm hopefully, guys, you can hear me okay. And hopefully the show sounds good. But these headphones are really like low grade, like $5, Five Below headsets. So it sounds horrific in my ears, but I'm hoping it sounds good to you guys. So, I just kind of, I was thinking about what we're going to talk about tonight. I was like, because I worked today, so my head wasn't really into thinking about, just topics and stuff. But then I saw a post that said 2 years ago, we had our friend Bert Cornelius, Mr. Show.
Yeah, I shared it yesterday.
Yeah. And I saw it today and I was like, my God, like, has it really been 2 years that you and I have been coming on Sunday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time?
Yeah.
It's insane.
I think, I saw that and it got me thinking too. I was like, man, and how far the show has come from that point. Like, because that was very early on. That was like, I don't remember exactly what episode in, but that was very early on. So seeing that clip and then like me being in my interviewer bag, I was like, oh, good question.
Yeah, no, it's crazy to think. And then what I did was I saw it yesterday, but then I had it somewhere where I saw it today. I think it was like Facebook was like, hey, do you want to promote old posts? And I just kept thinking about like those early days, about what were we chasing at that point? Like what exactly was on our minds at that time to, about the show, about the channel. And to be honest, like I can recall being like instantly wanting to have it all. Like I wanted, this thing to blow up. But now I'm like, I'm very comfortable in what we're doing, and I like the new growth, and I like the things that you guys are doing, and it really just helps reflect on how far we've come with the show and with the channel and with your channels and your multiple channels that you guys got going on over there.
Yeah. So
I don't know. It just was so nice to see that like 2 years ago we started this. It was even before that, but I mean, like it's starting to hit like this is a long-term thing. We've been doing this a while,
I mean, we said it before, but like we're actually friends, like I truly look at you as one of my friends, and it started from just us deciding to make content. And I think at that time I had the same goals, but now I'm starting to see them. Like things don't happen. They don't happen. This is not microwavable. Like this is not something we can just have. Like we're putting in the time, and I think it just shows that we are. I mean, 2 years later, we haven't missed an episode. Right. We were. I think at that point we were under 100. We were under 50 episodes.
Way under, yeah.
But we were under 50 episodes, and like us hitting the 50 episode mark was like a huge deal. Then when we hit the 100 episode, now we're like what, 120 almost.
Yeah. This is 119 tonight, and yeah, and then 120 next week.
Like I don't think at that time we were thinking that we would still be doing it. Like I don't know if we really had it in our head that we would still be doing it, but I think at that time we knew we could still do it. I don't know. It was weird. Like I believed in us early on, and I still do. Like, but like now we're putting in the time, and like they always say, like overnight success. Like a lot of people will be like, oh, they think I got overnight success, but like they didn't see the 10 years of me grinding beforehand, and we're in that stage right now. Like to me, it just solidifies what we're doing, and me and Gabe were talking about it. I mean, it feels like every week we talk about how it feels, constantly putting content out, how it feels watching the growth of our, like, especially the Blackout channel, where we just hit, I think like 15 days ago, we hit 3,000 views on the channel, and one of the videos has 2,000. But this week we hit 5,000 on the channel. It's like, man, we're putting in the work, and it's starting to show slowly. It's a slow burn, but I know in 5 years, like if we continue on this trajectory, like I do believe we will get where we want to be, or we will get something out of putting in this time.
Yeah. I mean, I'm invested now. Like, and I think that's the reflection that I got, was that early on, you want what everybody wants, and at least it's in my opinion, right? Like, I wanted the quick success to get to a big number, and the not fortune or fame. It was just more like, oh look, we've made it, right? Like I wanted to make it so bad. But now, like looking back 2 years, I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. Like I want to work, and I want to do the grind that again, and we've been doing that, right? 2 years plus. But it just feels different. It feels like a whole different thing. And the way I measure it now is that the people that I like, and obviously, yes, you and I are now good friends. Like this is a friendship now. And like I can see us being friends beyond the channel and all that good, and we are. Which I honestly didn't know, right? Like honestly, the first couple of shows we did, I was like, this is fun, right? Like how and I wasn't thinking, but the more we game together, the more we hung out together, and just online, right? And now in person, and when you've been visiting, it's a true friendship that was formed. But at the same time, like my mindset is different about like it's not, again, I haven't arrived, right? But like I am in the space with people who I was watching, right? Like, and I am interacting with them, I'm talking with them. I haven't done any collaborations or anything, but again, I am now more, in those circles, which I enjoy being in, and I'm still a big fan. So it's neat. It's neat to just kind of see how it comes full circle.
It's just the consistency, and I think like the only thing that holds you back is just where you are in your life. You can't,
right.
It's just not that it's impossible, but you just can't put more videos out, especially the videos you're putting out. Like you need it to be edited the right way for YouTube, but also how you've been cultivating the channel. Like I don't know, like you could just in your position, you cannot put that many videos out. But I think if you were to put the what's the last movie you did? The Little Miss Daisy or something? Sunshine?
Oh yeah, Little Miss Sunshine.
Yeah, that movie, and then even Dumb and Dumber's doing well. Like if you were to put those two movies same week, like that at least that's what I'm seeing from my channel, because we have the fortunate ability to post multiple things, and I'm watching, like, obviously the Heels one is doing well, like the Heel series itself, but then my one-off of the opening, that one's growing every day. Like it's still growing. It's a 3-minute video with 10 hours of watch time. Like it just puts a different perspective, and I agree with you. Like beforehand, it was kind of like we were talking about these things, and a lot of the things we were talking about in that time period of what we wanted, we were still learning how to be on air. And like at that point, like we were learning our chemistry, because again, we weren't. It's not like me and Bird, we were friends before, and even that, like me and him weren't friends before, or like me and Gabe, we've known each other forever. Me and you had to build a rapport, and we did that every Sunday.
Yep.
To the point where now, like, we actually talk to each other like we're friends. Like in terms of like we get really deep. If we have to call one another out, we will. And I do think the building blocks are there. Like again, we're not going to reach massive success now, but I do think with the vision I've always had for Blackout, you're a huge part, and that video we did 2 years ago was a huge part of where we're gonna be in 10 years. Like it
Yeah.
truly puts it in perspective. Like we only put 2 years in it, and it doesn't feel like we put that much. Like I don't feel like and that's the thing too. Like personally, I don't think we've like are that different. Like we are better. The content looks better. The conversation is better. But I
Yes.
don't think we're in a different space where we were before. And I was like, bro, but we feel like we're getting more eyes when we put out good clips. They go. It's like we're doing the right things. And man, again, in 10 years, who knows where this can be?
Well, and that's the thing is we, and I hate to say it's very cliched. We're scratching the surface. Honestly, like we've gone through the growing pains. We're learning. We're still learning the craft, but now like we are just starting to see some of that expansion, some of that again with other guys that we're working with, other members of Blackout, and again, just little things that just keep growing and into more and more things. So that, and again, our space, like where we were, you and I, when we first started, like you couldn't Google search one of us, right? Like there was nothing there. Now, honestly, I love seeing that, and I hate it. Sounds so petty, like, oh look, I can Google myself, but we're there. Like I put Big Llama Show, and there is nothing but pictures of me, you, and all the content we put together, and it's such a great feeling because we put that much out there.
Yeah.
I mean, 119 episodes. We got to have been picked up by Google at some point.
No, I mean, but not just the episodes, like everything we do,
Right,
our clips. Like I really believe the foundation is there. We just have to execute it and continue to, like I was telling Gabe, like, shout out to them doing sidelines on his channel, Roman 2 Raw's YouTube channel.
Love that.
Definitely check it out. But this last week, and I sent you the picture. This last week, I produced for them, kind of like how Big Papi Angie was doing for us.
Yeah.
But instead, like I didn't say anything. Like I don't want to even talk on it. Like how I am about being on every content. Like I don't need to be on everything, but I want to help cultivate that show because I do think it can be a produced show that does well for them. I do think it can get them exposure, give them the confidence they need to continue to make other pieces of content. Like with Bird doing heels, I think was a real eye-opening experience. Now Tangeray, this is his first experience of doing any podcast, and like I got to commend him too. Like last week, he stepped in for me on the pre-Llama show, and he just started making content. He's only 2 episodes in, already down to like fill in on a podcast where like it takes people a little bit of time to get comfortable, but he feels. I just feel like he feels like he's in good hands. Like he can be on a podcast with Gabe, and it'll be a good conversation. Gabe as well. Like Gabe, we gave Gabe a hard time, very very hard time early on, but he's gotten a lot better in every aspect of being a broadcaster, and he really is taking like, I'm the most hard on him just because he's my cousin, like he's blood. And like, I also am very, I heard this week that I like things very one way, like my way, like, and if it's not my way, how do I make it work for my way? Like I am very much like that, which I feel like I do need to be like that for Blackout itself. Because like how else are we gonna learn and start getting more people to make content with us and see the formula of like what we're building? Like we're really, again, like you said, scratching the surface. Like sidelines, I was telling Gabe, I was like, by the Super Bowl this year, sidelines will be a different type of show. And I'm like, I'm very obviously, bro. I got this podcast, the 2 other ones. Plus, I'm trying to stream and game. Plus, I'm very much in my head about making my own content for my YouTube channel and growing that because I see what Heels has done. Plus, another series with like I have a lot of stuff on my plate, but like nothing, not nothing, but the feeling I got for just being behind the scenes for Sideline and like listening to them talk and pulling shit up and like mid I don't know if you've seen like the whole last week's episode, but I think Tangeray was like, "What are they? The first week champions?" Talking about Gabe. And like mid show, I made the little like I put the Dallas logo and said Sidelines first week champions, like mid show. And it's like very little, but to me it was like, man, like that gets me just as excited than me doing a podcast, And I'm like, bro, that's what we need. Like in the future, again, in 5 years, if we have a building where we're making content out of, we need people to fill that role. And if we're doing it now early on, we can just tell them the formula. Hey, this show has to feel this way. We need when this happens, like we're doing all that right now. In the
Yep.
last couple of years, we've been doing it, and it's just gonna things we learned the first year we're gonna utilize now.
Yeah.
Vice versa. It's like anything, sports. We're going to the gym every week.
Exactly. And you know what? I honestly I've been watching I think it's Reactorverse podcast. Like I guess they bring reactors on. They talk about the growth of their channel, just like all the big names that you see. Real Rejects and all these guys. And what's missing is what you were talking about, which is, we see these guys or most YouTube people who watch YouTube. You see them as million plus, accounts, right? That have huge content space and they own, those spheres. But they've been doing it for 10 years. Like a couple of them have been doing it for almost 10 years. Started off exactly in this space as we are, experimenting, tweaking shows, being on shows, canceling their own shows, and it just something then becomes better and it rolls. And so again, it's been hitting me that like the 2 years has been amazing. So I was just like, man, we got to talk about 2 years because that's crazy. And I am close to 5K and I'm like, damn. And it's chipping. Like, here's the other thing too. Like in 2 years, I've learned to curb the view thing. Like I usually almost every day I used to watch the subs, right? But now it's kind of like I look at it in the morning, right? I see where it is. I look at it at night, or when I'm about to edit a video. But like it's slowly like just click, another one. And over the last 2 months, I've been averaging 160 plus subs every month. And I'm like, damn. Like when we first started, that would have been like my entire year. But now I'm like, all right, that's good. It's working. The thing is working. So, and that's, yeah.
And for you, think about how some of your growth happened is like very like you had no growth at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember when I first started doing the thing, like I remember I helped you get to like 30 or 50 subs. Like I forgot what the number was.
Yeah.
You had like no subs. And I remember like I posted it like, oh, I'm gonna be on this. Our first Mortal Kombat episode did well. It was like 100 views, 190 views, something like that. Like, but like crazy. that was a high for that. But then you posted was it did First Blood come first? Was that the first
God,
one?
it was
but remember that spurt every
first
other
blood.
movie. It was like every other movie you put, your growth was like you would get like 10,000 views and like your growth would go crazy. But now what I'm seeing with your channel is you're getting consistent amount of views.
Yeah.
Whether it's like 100, 200, 300, but you're getting consistent views and it's growing consistently. And that's at the end of the day, that's what you got to look at. Like, we cannot, those big spurts are dope and you get like mad dopamine from it. You're like, yeah, like it gives you that extra push to keep going. But when I'm looking at the Heels channel, like today, I posted the video. One, we're late. We were supposed to do it Thursday, and one of like my coworkers last day, so we went out, and it just was too late, and Bert had to work in the morning. And then same thing, Bert had to work like Saturday morning, so we did it last night. I posted at 2 a.m. It's already done more views first day than any of the other videos, and has 6 hours of watch time, which our first 2 episodes only have 5 or 6 hours. So, and just in 15 hours, 16 hours, it did what the expectations of the last one, so it's like, to me, I'm like, oh, we might hit 200 on this one, and we've hit 200 views on a couple of them, and like a couple of them are teetering, but you just see that steady growth and people like continuing to watch it throughout the week. Like, like that's another thing I was noticing, like last week's episode was going up because we didn't post and it was just hitting the algorithm,
Yeah.
So,
yeah. People were watching.
Man, we're doing the right things. It's just, and obviously what happened on my stream the other day is another testament to like, when a guy with 4 million, did we ever talk about that on here?
No, we did. I wanted to talk to you about that because I've been thinking about it because I followed him because I was like, oh, this is, when they come on and do something like that, I follow them. I say, okay, let me see what they do. But he's always on. But yeah, man, that was insane. I don't know if we talked about it or not, but that was something that was so crazy.
Yeah, like, bro, we had 70 viewers like that. It was literally no viewers to 70 viewers in a split of an eye. Like, we're putting so much content out. We're putting on, like, Gary Vee. I always bring this up, but he's like an entrepreneur, but also does like motivating speech. I don't know if you ever seen him, but he always says like he's really into like he does this like I think it's like 30 cents thing. He's like every day give 30 cents, 5 cents here, 5 cents there, 10 cents there. Go comment on somebody's thing, make them interact. And he always says like when you post content, think about it like baseball. It's in a bat. You post a video, that's one at bat. You might hit a home run. You might strike out. But guess what? You get another at bat tomorrow. And that's how it looked. Like that moment is one of those moments where it's like, bro, we're doing the right thing. And
Yeah.
for that kind of luck to happen, like just imagine that was COD. That's all I kept thinking. Like if something like
Yeah,
that happened with COD and we're
exactly.
actually good at the game and we're frying and they're watching us, like that's a different scenario than Fortnite. Like Fortnite's just a weird that's not a game we play all the time. It just happened we played that. And the only reason we played is because I just got the PS5 and I was like, yo, this is the only game I have. Right.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. So it's like, bro, we keep putting out the content. Me and you are like, if it wasn't for you, Llama, and us doing the show, Blackout wouldn't be even close to like what it is. I wouldn't be wearing it. Like because of you, I think it really helped show other people around me that, or like the people that were involved early on, that this can be done. And now you see like the next group of content creators coming from our group.
Yeah.
They're ready. They're ready to make content. They still need the nudge. They still need the ideas of like what they want to take their channel. And I mean, even I still need pushing on what I'm gonna do with my channel. But again, man, who knows, man? Tomorrow, one of us can go viral and it changes everything. It just can happen like that. But now we have the catalog. We have 2 years of content that you go back and watch.
Yeah, no, and that's what I was going to tell you. Like, so now that some of the reactors are hitting some of the old videos I have, I'm getting like Field of Dreams. I must have got like 10 comments. There's a lot of old videos that are coming back, like they're just coming back in rotation where I'm like, oh, and I'm commenting back to them like within minutes or within, because I love to respond. But I'm like, which video is this? Right? Like it's a weird comment. And I look at the video, I'm like, my God, that video was been out like a year and a half ago. Like, I can't believe that you watched that. Like, and so like, that's the fun part of having so many. And I have 80 something plus movie reactions out for people. And so like for them to see it. And then now I got that letterbox list, which is getting attention. Like people, I guess, like that letterbox stuff. I just did it because I saw somebody like how to catalog like what you've watched. I'm like, oh, that's a pretty cool idea. So I did it one day, I put it together, and I threw it out there. And now people want to add to the letterbox, and that's fun. But yeah, man, it's just so much fun. So I just kept thinking, like, what am I going to do for 5K? I don't know if there's anything. I'm going to come up with some idea, but we're gonna do something. I don't know. I got to think of something. But if anyone has any ideas or suggestions, let me know what you think I should do, or what we can do, right, as a channel. Because I think that'd be fun. It'd be fun to celebrate it. It's a milestone that we've been shooting for, and so we're on the cusp of it. So I'm excited. The other thing too, you and I have to do a reaction. We talked about doing a reaction, and we had the computer crash thing, and then your green screen, and it just wasn't meant to be just yet. But when you have some time, let's you and I come up with a video. And I was so pissed that the Real Rejects just did Robocop. And when you sent that to me, I was like, damn, because I actually watched that reaction. I said, let me see what these dudes are doing, right? And it was pretty damn good. It was pretty good.
I watched. They've been having like they've been like flowing different people throughout their different reactions. So I've been like catching a couple of them, and honestly, they've been really good lately. I've been watching like when I'm late night grinding, I just need something to put on. I'll just put it on because it's like, all right, well, I haven't seen the whole Final Destination series. I watched every one of those episodes, but like they do real good shit. But yeah, man, it's just how do we take it to the next level, and continue to take it to the next level.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at now. Like right now, I really am focused on getting like the LLC ready, like things like that. And then continuing to put content on, because at the end of the day, that's what we need. And even like our clips, like if we did I really believe in like the Facebook marketing, like the Facebook ad promotion thing. And
Oh
like
yeah, yeah,
paying like the John Jones clip, like putting like $10 and just let it run and see what it does. You know, like that we can get eyes through that. There's a lot of ways a lot of avenues we haven't hit yet, and I don't think we've made our best content yet either. That's
no,
another thing. Like I don't even think it's close. Like, if, again, this time next year, how good will we be? Especially if these boys stay on the shit with Sideline. We
yeah,
continue these like our podcast. Like we're already at episode 15, 16 this week on these episodes. You know, like that's another 15, 16 weeks of us getting better. So like,
yeah.
yeah, I'm excited, man.
No, I am for sure. So we'll figure out what you and I can do. Again, maybe not this week. I don't know. I don't know what your schedule looks like, but we'll figure something out.
I'm off on Thursdays now, but I have softball.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I don't. Yeah, I don't know what time it'd be done.
Yeah, no. Like I said, we'll figure something out. Like, well, so we're definitely going to record another reaction, myself and AD, and then I'd have on the slate to do another Blackout reaction for Jackass 2. So that's in the hopper or the scheduler. So those are two that are definitely going to be coming out really, really soon. I finished Dumb and Dumber. That's out now. And I just finished recording the other day, Salsa, the movie. And I like I said, it's one of those where I know I could hit a viral feed or it could completely tank, but I did not give a fuck. Like I actually enjoyed it.
It's a great movie, dude.
Yeah, it was that.
It's a great movie, dude.
Yeah, no, it's you know what it is like I and that's the good thing about learning how we're growing, right, and seeing the numbers and things like the consistent views. I'm not afraid anymore to watch certain movies that I was like, I don't know how they'll do. Obviously, I'm not going to put a couple of stinkers through the thing, right? But I was like, this movie, I have no idea. And the fact that I'm going to be the first reactor. There's no other reactions to this movie. And there's only like one movie review. And even then, it's like a 3-minute review.
How mad would you be? I find out what day you release it, and I drop one right before.
It would be a war. It would be a war, and on Sunday you'd get the Llama rant. That's for damn sure. No, it was one of those things where I'm like, you know what? That I love. I love the fact that I'm the first to do it, and hopefully I'm still the first to do it, or maybe if I didn't search Google good enough. But it was just fun. It was fun to do, and honestly, it was such a great like childhood recap. I even went into my closet and grabbed old photo albums, and like I posted a couple pics. Like in the reaction, you'll see on the intro. So that's I'm teasing for you guys. You'll get to see a 4-year-old llama dressed as Menudo. So that's there. That's there. And I have a picture of, again, I think I was like 9 or 10, and my cousin, when we were in the pool, we were just kind of hanging out. And, I just kind of pointed her out to say, hey, she's the reason that I watched this movie 1,000 times as a 10-year-old, not knowing what the hell I was watching. And
my mom's gonna love that one.
Oh, I thought about her too. I said, I know she watches. But I'm also thinking about my family too. I'm like, you know what? My family's gonna fucking enjoy the shit out of this one because they love the movie too. And so I was like, you know what? This is starting to feel really good. And actually, as I was watching it, I was giddy about it, and it was just fun. It was just a fun watch, and it was on an old ass DVD. I had the DVD that I got in the mail, and I'm excited. I can't wait. And I'm about 30% editing. Like I've done the intro, the outro, and I started to like tweak the movie now. So it could be out early. I hope, because I want to record again on Monday, something else, and then still have 2 movies in the hopper. That's kind of my plan, is to always have 2 sitting there ready, like to be edited and chopped up in case I got something that comes up. So again, I'm excited, man. And then I got my birthday coming up in 2 weeks, so I'm like, damn, like this in 10 days. I'm like, this is all good, man. It's been a good month. So, so
you gotta keep that energy up, man.
Exactly. Let me share this too. So I'm not making fun of him because it's not his fault. I'm not at all. But Big Poppy Angie was in a little fender bender. He's okay. He's all right. Nothing serious.
He didn't break his ankle again, dude?
No, he did not break his ankle. My leg. No. So the funny thing about this story is that he went to Daytona. And he went. I don't know if this is the first time he's been to a club, but he went to a club, right? He Ubered and went to a club, Now, to me, that means drinking, but we don't.
You didn't ask him, dude?
Well, I think he might have had a little something, but, I don't think he's like me back in the day, raging alcoholic. But, but no, so he does this trip right now. His car is a little shaky, so his grandmother always says, hey, borrow your grandfather's car. It's nice, fully souped up, Avalon leather, like the whole get up. Every time he borrows that car, I am terrified that he's gonna crash it get stolen, something. I'm terrified.
Oh,
terrified. Like he's in the comments.
Oh boy.
He's in the comments. Oh no, let's see. Llama back in the day was crazy. Yeah, I was
back in the day would have hung with me and Bird.
I would have been with you guys for sure. Yeah, golden grandchild privileges.
Yeah.
So mind you, so the story, like, he goes, has a great time. Again, we're worried to death. He's our firstborn. Like, he's my son. He's driving all the way up there, and he gets back home. And he's home. And before he comes home, my mama llama says, "Hey, go to the grocery store and go pick up these groceries." So 2 blocks from our house at Walmart. What do you think happens?
Oh no!
He's in the parking lot, and the dude ran this little stop sign in the parking lot, slams right into the side of the car, bends the whole side door, the passenger door, and I get the text at work. Hey, he's been in an accident, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, oh no, and I'm thinking it's his car because he's supposed to be back already. And I ran in. I was like, "Is he okay?" That's my first question. Is he okay? And then I'm like, well, "So what happened?" And yeah, that's what this. He took off, and he said, "Here's the best part of the whole story, right?" So mind you, obviously it's annoying to me that he made it all the way through and back, and he gets hit 2 blocks from the house. Mama Llama calls, and he's like, he had just gotten into the accident. And Big Papi, you might want to clarify in the comments if this is correct, but apparently he drops an F-bomb, and he's cursing. Mind you, this dude is as straight laced as it gets. No cursing, no. He's afraid to say certain things in front of his mother. I'm sure he curses when we're not around, but he dropped an F-bomb to fuck, like he just let it out. And then I guess apparently when he got out of the car, he called the dude an asshole or something. He's like, "This asshole hit me," or some shit like that. So, and I'm telling you, I am. Yeah, he said he's like all over the chat. Like he said he cursed out the guy because he was livid. How do you think I feel about that? But so no, I just I felt really bad because he had a good trip. It looked like he had a lot of fun.
Right at the end, it's always that extra. But then we learned that in Heels this week. This guy, he wrote the perfect show, added 1 extra move, bow, done for the season.
Snapped, right?
Over. But yeah, it's literally that extra thing. It's like sometimes you just gotta do it how it was booked.
Exactly. Now this is look. Big Papi says, "I was so close to home too. It hurt." Yeah, I mean, and honestly, we all of us, the family, his grandparents, we're all just very, we're happy it wasn't something serious. But now comes the cleanup part. Now we got to go through insurance, and we got to get the car fixed, and so it's like, But man, I was like, damn, man, like how much better, and it's what I dreaded, right? Which is, that's such a nice car. It is really such a nice car. And he just got it. That looks all banged up and shit.
Yeah. Hey, at least you're good, man. At least you had fun
yeah, man. That's Daytona, the thing. Dude. Yeah. He was in Daytona. He was clubbing over there. I don't he's 20, man. He's not a child anymore. He's still my son. Still my son.
That's my boy.
That's my boy. My son. So yeah, he got into a little offender bender, and I was like, shit. But apparently everyone's okay with it. So, you know, I was fuming. Like after I found out he was okay, I was fuming, but then I was glad he was okay. But let's see.
So after I found out it was okay, I was pissed.
I was pissed, man. I was pissed. And then, but again, my in-laws are great. Like, and we'll work out whatever it takes to fix the damn car. But it wasn't his fault, so it's a good thing. Big Poppy says the club was great though. Some more positives. Some more positives than negatives.
Let's go. He got to come out with me and Bird one time.
Oh, he's gonna have to meet you somewhere.
Yeah, you think Mama Llama doesn't like Bird now?
Oh no, you two degenerates. She's like, no way, this guy's going out.
No, they're not going with that.
Let's see. Love the background, AD.
Yes,
That's
sir.
from Birdie.
Yes, sir.
What is the background?
That's Kami's Lookout, brother. It's a classic Dragon Ball Z staple for the hyperbolic time chambers.
Okay. That's the classic. Yeah, okay.
Dragon Ball Z. Pronounce it with me, buddy.
That's where you lose me, but I roll with the punches. Yeah, man. Yeah. So what else? Oh, let's see. Birdie's got another comment here. It says, all my friends' kids would be safe with me in any public forum. Yeah. No, like I said, I trust Birdie. I do trust Birdie. I just
you don't trust me, dude.
Oh, I trust you, man. I trust you. No.
I trust Birdie. You though, no.
No, listen. I'm.
You just know what kind of night it would be if he comes out.
Exactly. That's the thing. I can handle that night. I can handle that kind of night. I don't know if Big Poppy Angie's ready to handle that kind of night. That's all.
Think about it. Every time we hang out in person, a Blkout, 2 or more Blkout members hang out in person, a story always comes out of it. Every time.
Exactly. Yeah, no. I think we got to get past Mama Llama. I got to get Birdie and Mama Llama to meet.
Yeah, that's all it is.
That's the thing, because she just only knows the infamous Birdie because of the black shirts. That's it. That's it. That's like the reoccurring thing, and that and she like. She got an issue with the age gap between us. Like, you know, like I am the old man of this group. I get that. I own it. I claim it. That's fine. But she's like, these dudes are young. You're old. You can't hang. You can't hang. You cannot hang with these dudes. I mean, like, and that's what she's afraid of. Is like, she's like, you can't hang, then he can't hang. You know, that type of thing.
Yeah. But he's young. He's you know, listen, we could put him through the worst of the worst, but he's gonna come out fine, and it will be better for life. He'll be better for life after. He'll know what to look for. You know, like think about it. You go out, he goes out with Birdie, he learns how to put the seat up on the bar, never has to fight for a seat again. That's veteran shit right there. We're like putting him under our wing.
You're teaching them the ropes.
Yeah, it's our 12th year in the league.
Teaching them the ropes. Oh, I like this. The chair leaning is still my favorite. Yep, no, for sure. I'll make Mama Llama some pork chops. All right, thanks a lot, you jackass. Oh, this is why she doesn't want to associate with Birdie.
Yo, did you tell her about letting us know about the Andy situation?
I mentioned it briefly, but I did not get into specifics. Knowing that she does not necessarily watch the show, except for the first 5 minutes. Yeah. I did not mention how roasted I was in the episode, the infamous pork chop episode. That's I did put it in the description. So if you look up the pork chop episode, you might find it. It's just a quick recall, so that I was like, well, let me put this in here. That way, in case
you'll be scrolling through your channel randomly and be like, pork chop.
The pork chop episode,
and then proceeds to get roasted for 30 minutes on his own show.
Oh my god! Yeah, no,
one of the greatest roastings ever.
It does rival the. It still doesn't beat your midlife crisis. It still doesn't beat that. That one still burns. That one still burns me. That was so good. That was so good, and it burned so bad because it was true, and I still laugh and turn red when I think about it. So What's this? The Nat Night will forever be known as Llama's anniversary. Oh, Bertie.
Oh man.
Oh, Andy's coming.
That's hilarious.
Oh dear God! So no, let's not pork chop night. Let's move on. Let's move on to any other topics that we have. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was trying to think, but there's nothing really coming out that I'm like super looking forward to in terms of movies.
No, there's nothing really. I mean, this is the low point in the theaters, and they pushed back all the release dates.
Aquaman, how do you feel about that?
I haven't even watched the teaser. I haven't watched it because I'm not that interested anymore. To be honest, and it's weird.
It looked good. I'm gonna be honest. It did look all right. I was like,
yeah.
Looks nice.
I mean, I'm gonna check it out eventually. The trailer, I just honestly I saw it pop up and I was like, yeah, I'll watch it later.
Yeah, I've been craving popcorn, dude. Like, so I always say my job's next to the theater, but I've been really wanting to just like take a 10-minute break and go get popcorn. Like that's how bad I've been. I'm like, I need popcorn. So I gotta find a movie or an excuse to go. My girlfriend wants to go see the Exorcist movie that's coming out.
Oh yeah.
I've been watching a lot of trailers, but man,
no, I want to. Yeah, no, I want to watch that one. So I definitely am probably going to see that one in the theaters. But yeah, I'm excited for that one because I'm starting to enjoy horror movies a little bit more, which is weird. Let's see.
Needs to make it big for 2K.
I need to get a PS5 before I can make anything for 2K. I don't see anything on mine. Did you just see the squares? Is that?
Yeah, I just see the squares. It's probably a moat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hercules is in the building. Let's see. And Birdie says, and also good night, everyone.
Wait, you're not playing games tonight, dude? You're leaving me out here, dude?
Birdie, explain yourself.
He's got teeth in the sheets, dude.
Let's see. Is AD summoning the Dragon Balls?
No, the Herc Balls. Hello, buddy. You came just in time.
Exactly. Thanks for coming, Chat Mom and Hercules and Birdie.
Miss you guys.
Yeah, exactly. You've been missing in action a little bit. You know what? He's all streamed out. That 12-hour stream killed him. I think he's used up all of his streaming allowance with Chat Mom in one night.
No games is crazy, bro.
Oh no,
that's disgusting. Man.
I worked all day today. I want to play some games tonight.
You told me I'll see you after the show, dude.
That's so Birdie got some spleen to do, man.
Miss y'all, man. It's been so busy lately.
Yeah, no, Herc, man. Herc is busy. That's it, There were hearts and llamas. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chat Mom. Go ahead, man.
About to wash my balls and spread them around the room more.
Hashtag sleep on it.
Hashtag sleep on it. Yo, you ever notice we do the dumbest shit? We both have done.
Yeah, I love Birdie's, his
every intro, dude, he loves it.
Every single intro. Chamo says that he has some drama to handle. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yo, Gabe, are you gonna be on at least? I said hit me after the show and see what I'm doing. Well, I'm still gonna hit you, dude. I don't care what you're telling me right now. Hey, you want to play games, buddy? ... But I'll definitely be on some games soon. Branching out of COD, dude. Oh, the branch has been made, dude. We're 2K streamers now, dude. But I'm also going back to COD. Don't get it twisted. The fucking Hurt can discuss on your next Blkout Dad pod. I'm gonna have a kid just so I can be a part of that one.
Well, yeah, there's a prerequisite.
Can I adopt Big Papa Angie at least 20?
Sure. If he take you for his adopted dad, sure. Okay, yeah, you have to have a child, some sort of offspring.
Offspring. Well, I mean, stepdads are dads too, dude.
Yes, they are. I was gonna say no, but yes, you're right. No games for me. I'm on Sunday Night Football.
Fuck Sunday Night Football, dude. What the fuck?
Gabe's on the football shit. Let's see. Hercules, damn, no games for anyone. Chat mom got you, AD.
I guess I gotta play. Let me text Hen Dog, bro. He just got on like 10 minutes ago.
What are you gonna play? You play 2K? Is that
Yeah,
what you're doing?
dude, I have to.
I said I'd play 2K with you, but like I can't. I'm gonna be playing by myself. Story of my life.
Bro, you just play in the fucking Discord. I don't understand. It's so hard. You're not by yourself then. You know what I mean? You're still talking.
You guys just don't get it. You don't get it. If I'm not playing with you,
We're
I
all the
don't want to
same.
talk to you.
That's crazy.
I get confused. I'm an old man, guys.
Oh man.
Let's see. Roman 2 Raw from the show Sideline, which you can catch on his Roman 2 Raw YouTube channel,
Right there.
with the NFL analysis saying Miami is winning 17-10 against the Patriots with 9:50 left in the fourth quarter. Thank you for that NFL update. That was brought to you by Sideline.
I'm not ignoring you, chat mom. I just know it's not a reality.
Oh, she calling you out. Jeez. All caps too. She's yelling at you.
Make a slash.
Oh, so we're building teams just based on our appearances. Is that what it is? I'm a big down below there. All right. Let's see. I've been playing a lot of Rainbow Six lately. It upsets me that Tim the Tabman has made it popular again at the same time. So I missed my moment. Yeah. You know, I heard playing those like Rainbow Six type games. I don't understand them, but I watch them play and I'm like, I don't think I could ever play these games because they're third person and I cannot stand third person.
It's also so slow paced, dude, because of COD, like
well, yeah, they're like, clear room 1. Who's got the new room 2? And then they're, like they're slowly moving through a building, and I'm like, God, just fucking fire the machine gun. Let's go. But I get it. Oh shit! We got a super chat.
J2.
2K the move. All right.
Yes, sir. We've been on, man. I'm telling you, bro. Like this feels like, or I guess I was saying on the pre-normal show, but. And this feels like when a COD release drops and everybody, like at all times you can find games. Like right now, Hendog says he's down to play since you bitch ass motherfuckers don't want to fight with me. So, yo, I love it, man. It's a good time. 2K is the move. Thank you for the $4.99.
Thank you.
That's gonna go fix that dent that Big Poppy Angie put in the truck.
Yeah, we should get super chats going for Big Poppy Angie and his the deductible payment. That's what we need.
Oh man.
Let's see. Now, Rainbow Six Siege is a first person, but it's S&D on steroids.
Oh shit! Hendog said, I'm almost done with the Llama show. He said, yeah, I watched for a bit, hot and sexy stuff. Hey, respect it. Appreciate that.
Hey, you know what? I that's respect. If Hen Dog is watching a little bit of the show,
Do you like Hen Dog?
I love Hen Dog. I love Hen Dog.
Bad taste in your mouth, dude.
No. I joke because honestly, that did not bother me at all. I only joke because I think it's so fucking brazen of someone to walk into somebody's house and be like, "Where are your beers at?" and then just go get the beers and get multiple beers and just drink them all in front of you, like fuck you. I just drank all your shit. But I got no problems with that because
Andy, dude.
Hen Dog is the original Andy. Hen Dog just owned my house. In fact, I should just give him a key to the house. I should give him the code to get into the front door.
Yeah, that obviously I was like, I mean, I know him, so it makes sense. But also, like, damn, bro.
No, you know what?
Bring a posse. My posse is abrasive.
No. Listen, I actually do. I love listening to Hen Dog because he's such an angry little dude. Like he's so angry about everything, and he's such a smart ass about all this stuff. So like the fact that he, again, the fact that he came in my house, drank all my beers, I don't care, man. That's what they're there for. But it was just so funny because I would never do something like that. Like if I walked into somebody's house and be like, "Hey, do you have anything to drink?" If you offered me a beer, I'd be like, "Yeah, sure, thank you." But if you were like, I wouldn't ask you where the beer's at. You know what I mean? I would just be like, "Yeah, I'll take a soda, whatever." But like, and I was like, "Hey, where you got beers? You got the beers? Where they at? And I said it, and he just disappeared. Like he just went into my house. Like he just went room to room searching my house for the beers. But no, it was funny, man. It was funny. But I like him. I honestly do. I think he's a funny dude. Nothing against him. I find it funny that you guys want to hang out with me. Like that's the fun part. Like I'm like, Hen Dog would be. I don't think Hen Dog would ever want to hang out with somebody like me.
Nosy now, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Chat Mom says, I can make it a reality. I will just not win it all. Let's see. Hen Dog is coming off the bench on the Blackout squad respectfully. Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Hen Dog is a notorious beer drinker in any household. He did it to my brother first, then walking in the door. Yeah, no, like I said, like the set of nuts on this guy to walk into the house and be like, where's your beer? Hey, Llama, where's your beer? You over there? I'm like, yeah, it's over there, dude. That's my Hen Dog impression.
He came back with, but I mean, I get why, because he was going to want to get more. So it was like, in terms of our content, it was cool that he brought multiple, but he came back with a handful of beers. Like, well,
that was again, not so much you got a set of nuts on you if you just come in the house, somebody's house, be like, where are your beers? That's first and foremost. That was like, okay, this guy's legit. This guy's real. Then he came back with like 6 beers in his hand. That to me was like baller move right there. I was like, fuck it, I can't. I'm not messing with this guy.
This guy clearly doesn't give a fuck, dude.
Exactly. He's not gonna care about anything I tell him. He just drank all my beer.
Our group of friends, like the group of friends we have, is it's hilarious. It makes sense why people like stare at us when we're in places.
Yeah, that's exactly because Hen Dog walks in like he owns the place, but he's all 4'2". But you know, I like my Hen Dog impression. Thank you, Rama too Raw.
Oh man,
my voice can't get as deep as his. That's for sure. He's got that weird voice. Anyway, that's fun. That's a fun trip down memory lane. Yeah, no, I like Hen Dog, man. I like all the guys, man. Honestly, like I have I would always be like, do any of these guys not really like me? Like that's kind of the way I feel about it. Because honestly, like you're my link to all these dudes, right? And so I'm like, I hope these guys like me. I hope it's not just because they like you, right? So even though I met them through you, you know.
But I also think like at this point, like we've all like that's a beautiful thing. Some of us are gaming with each other, you know. It's like I'm not always there. Like there's moments without me there, so it's like I feel like I don't know. And everybody's kind of similar. We're all very similar, and I think that's why we all butt heads. But we're all very like it's a pack of alphas.
It truly is. Yeah, no. Works. I look like an alpha, but I'm not. that's where I get by. I get by with it. Let's see. Hercules says Hen Dog literally walks around like a celebrity that hasn't been noticed yet. His time will come. He's my celebrity.
Yo, I'm gonna make him. He's gonna be the face of Blackout too.
It'd be the PR machine, which is wild because Hen Dog is my link to everyone.
Yeah, literally that.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy. It's crazy how we all met, and we got to start writing the memoirs for the movie. Blackout the movie, the documentary. The question would be,
Idris Elba's gonna play me.
I was gonna say who plays AD,
and I want him to use his British accent so they remember me like a Brit.
Dude,
why does he talk? He doesn't talk like that. This is not him. This is Idris Elba.
Why is AD saying "bruv" all the time? On the Big Llama show. No, you know what? Oh my God, Big Poppy Angie, if you're watching, please put in the chat who the guy that we saw that looks like Gabe. There's a rapper guy who
the guy
was on MTV.
Whoopty. He goes whoopty.
I think so.
Yeah.
We were watching it, right, and we're watching the thing, the VMAs, and I look over to Big Poppy and I'm like, that's fucking Gabe. That's Gabe right there. That's totally Gabe.
Nav is hilarious.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Exactly. And look, man. Pull a picture of this guy. Someone send me a picture, man. Like
I need a picture of Nav, dude. I mean,
Oh, let's see. Vin Diesel is playing Llama. Nah, Vin Diesel is playing Hercules Outlaw. That's for damn sure. Look up Nav. It's a match. I can't multitask. Can you do that for me? You know me. I'm like, I see the chat going and I'm like, I can't get off the chat. It's totally Gabe.
Nah, that's crazy, dude.
It's Gabe. I'm telling you.
Crazy, Gabe.
What is Gabe doing? He's moonlighting his nap.
That's hilarious. That's fucked up, Llama.
For those of you watching and you saw the pictures, tell me that doesn't look like Gabe.
Gabe looks more like Smiley from Toronto, dude.
You think so?
Watch.
Let's see. That one Mexican dude who's Hector in every movie ever is playing Big Homie. Oh shit! Fast and the Furious. That Hector dude. Oh, what you got on the White Boys? Oh, let's see. Was that Gabe? No.
He looks more like Gabe than Nav, dude.
Oh, no way. Nav at least nails the look a little bit. Eric says you want to be in the family.
Your family. I want Jason Statham to play me. I like his accent too.
Oh, you're gonna be a bunch of British guys. What are we?
Yo,
what are we?
fucking
Side,
John
side
Bird. John Cena's gonna be the bird.
Oh my god. Saying outlandish shit.
Yeah.
With the black shirt on.
Oh man.
Oh no, hold on. So you got Idris. Hercules wants Jason Statham. We got Nav playing I got Nav playing Gabe. Who plays Big Papi Angie in this equation?
Fuck, dude. Timothy, was the kid's name Timothy Chalamet?
We get a quality actor for the Big Papi role.
He's only in it for like 30 minutes of the movie. Great, steals the scene every time.
But the bird casting has to be spot on. That's got to be good, or else the movie tanks. The movie tanks if we don't have a good bird, and obviously a good hen dog. Hen dog plays himself. There's no celebrity for hen dog.
Plays from Entourage. Ari.
Head dog is Ari.
Yeah, that's his role in our life.
Head dog is some stuff. For sure. Oh man. All right, man. So that would be the Blkout movie if ever we make it to make the documentary of ourselves. Anyone we're missing? Big Homie, we everyone covered, right?
Yeah.
Game.
Yeah, I think we got everybody covered.
We got to have a cameo by
Tangeray. Be like fucking.
It's Mark Anthony or some shit.
Yeah, it's like we got a good guy, Chris Brown, dude, in his prime. We take him back out of time, bring him back for that moment.
Oh man, Tangeray. Oh, anyway. All right, so we've hit about an hour, so I think we should wrap up the show. So AD, what do you got coming up this week on your guys' multiple channels with multiple drops?
Now Heels is done, so we're gonna have to find other things to do. We're talking about doing the Bear, so that might come out either the Bear or Top Boy or something. We're gonna find something to cover the next couple weeks. But just watch out for the Pre-Llama show coming out on Wednesdays and Tuesdays. We have the Late Night with AD and Jay Birdie, and just tap in on Twitch, man. Twitch.tv/Blkout_AD. We're streaming constantly. We're getting better at 2K. We're balling on people.
All right. So make sure you check it out. Blkout GG on YouTube. Look out for go watch the Heels reactions, episode reactions and breakdowns. Very, very popular, and all the stuff coming out there. Look for the Pre-Llama show and the Late Night show on those channels as well. Hercules says, coming to Blkout near you. Like and subscribe for more. Yes, thank you so much. For me, again, go watch Dumb and Dumber. If you haven't seen that reaction, it's pretty fun. And then there'll be a good and special reaction this week for Salsa, and then I'll be recording something on Monday. So a lot of stuff going on our end of the floor as well. So Again, just excited. So thank you guys for joining us. Join us every Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Twitch at Blkout_AD. And that's where you can find us every Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The gold standard for the last 2+ years of consistency. As myself, the Big Llama, and he is Blkout AD. We'll see you guys next Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you get here on time. Don't fucking be late. Get here on time. Join the show, and we'll see you next week. Peace out, everybody. Later, guys.
Later.